If I see what I'm meant to, it would be what I'm supposed to. Things in life. Yes, things in life. If it be what I'm meant to, if it be what I'm supposed to. Yes, things in life. Yes, things in life. You never know where it's going to take you. You got to go to sleep and you got to wake up the next day. When you wake up, you got to meet people. That's all I got to say. Yes, life, what it's meant to, what it's been to. Yes, life, what it's meant to be, what it should be. Yes, life. Where do you think all the fun's at? People go to different locations. Where would you meet them at? It's at certain times. If they do the same routine, or if they're just wanderers or travellers, not knowing where to go. Where would you find yourself? Where you been to? Where you at? Where would you find yourself? Where you been to? Where you at? Where would you find yourself? Not to mention places that you've been to that you didn't know that people went to. You can't be in more than 3 places at once. So what are you going to do? Where you been at? Where you meant to? Where you been at? Where you meant to? Where you been at? Where you meant to? It's one of those things you got to really take in consideration. Hey, let's meet up. I'm going here on this day. What are you doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? We got to sleep. We got to eat. We got to dream. We got to think. Where you been to? Where you at? Where you been to? Where you at? It's one of those things where you can do what you want. The world's a big place. Where you been to? Where you at? Where you been to? Where you at? The world is a big place. Where you been to? Where you at? Where you been to? Where you at? How'd you meet this person? How long have you got with them? One day they're there, next day they're gone. Where you been to? Where you at? Where you been to? Where you at? And then you got to play a phone game if you get their number. Where you been to? Where you at? Where you been to? Where you at? Yes, we're all gone.